Welcome back to the Leadership Circle Profile, a 360 feedback tool that is more than a 360 tool. It's really a leadership development tool. And I wanted this video, to give you a glimpse of a little more of the detail behind the Leadership Circle. When you sign up for the Leadership Circle, there are a couple design criteria that they take in mind when developing this, one of which is measuring key leadership competencies, and the other which is pointing to the stage of development. The leadership competencies are found in the top half of the circle, and there are 18, and we discussed them, and that the maroon hash mark is what you see yourself, the level of leadership competency you see yourself as, and the green is a representation of all the people that took the leadership circle and where they see you at. And this is the leadership circle that you will receive when you sign up. And this is a stage of development snapshot. And it turns out that about 5% of the population is egocentric, and the 75% of us fall into this creative reactive area. And so our adult development is working to understand our reactive tendencies or styles and helping us to become more creative and understand our creative tendencies. So in fact, the Leadership Circle literally is a circle divided in two between these two parts of adult development. And so as you see the circle, here is the division line between reactive styles and creative competencies. Just briefly, this is a scatter plot. Sorry to remind you of all those wonderful statistics courses you might have taken, but the key is just to remember this R value, which is known as the linear correlation coefficient, and it measures the strength and the direction of linear relationships between two variables, in this case leadership effectiveness and the creative tendencies. The creative tendencies are the top half of the circle, which are the leadership competencies. So there's a direct correlation, and for us just to remember the purposes of interpreting the Leadership Circle profile, less than 0.4 is weak correlation, 0.5 is a moderate correlation, and anything above 0.6 is a very strong correlation. So 0.93 is very close to 1. So there's a high correlation between leadership effectiveness and those creative competencies or leadership competencies. Interestingly enough, the Leadership Circle is also developed into people and task sides. So you'll see in this next snapshot that clearly this professional and business executive was very focused on task, because most of the green and even his own interpretation of himself, how he sees himself, is much more leaning towards task more than people. And again, we don't know the milieu that this was taken in, so all we can say is that he clearly is more task oriented. Then looking at another interesting part about the Leadership Circle is that each circle is negatively correlated with the cross pie, or the piece of the pie across from it. So if you are high in controlling, then the negative correlation is that you're low in relating. And likewise, if you're high in complying, the negative correlation is you're low in achieving. So that is a helpful thing to remember when you get your results, and to look that over as well. What we know about leadership: we know that leaders are made, not born. We know that great leaders make a huge difference in the success of their business endeavors. And the key to developing great leadership is to build strengths, build those leadership competencies, build those creative competencies. And reactive tendencies, the bottom half of the circle, must be recognized and effectively managed. And I'm excited to share how those can be managed and recognized in the next short video.